Moose99 here with episode lucky 13 of Banished with megamod 9. Now, it's been a couple days because I've been messing around with a few things and I managed to sneak out golfing, so in between snowstorms here. 1,846 people, that's pretty cool. And if we look at our food graph, we have a slight uptake going on. Now, I don't know if that's reason for hope or just the harvest coming in, maybe. But we have to continue working on food here. All right, now let's have a look in here by quantity. 91,000 flowers, awesome. 22,000 feathers. We have lots of feathers and lots of reeds, so I think I'm going to expand out into one of those lakes we have. And the first thing we're going to build, well, after the marketing school, of course, is a whole bunch of workshops, and we'll make a bunch of survival codes. Okay, I also see we have a lot of tallow. That's why we've just built 4 candle makers, so we'll keep an eye on that. It may be that we need more chandlers. And flour's pretty high, so we can do more bakeries. Water's high, that's okay. Fodder, yeah. You know, the flowers and the fodder started off choking our storage, but the fodder hasn't really kept pace, which is okay. Leather we have a ton of, so maybe, you know what, we're going to need more coat production. Survival coats, and maybe we should just make hide coats. Although we have lots of wool, so we can look through and see if there's leather and wool coats. I think that's warm coats. Anyways, we're going to need a lot more tailors. Now, we have 4,000 coats right now, but they're kind of... what I've been doing with the traders is lowering the amount of firewood in the traders and increasing the amount of coats. Like we have kimonos, we have wool coats, we have survival coats, we have a bunch of different types. And I've added 100 candles to each of the traders for inventory, for trading inventory. I'm expecting... See, let's go to alphabetical here. Alphabetical. There we go. We only have 992 candles right now. But we just turned up 4 chandlers with 2 people each, so that should... This supply is enough to start the traders with candles. Actually, you know, the more I think about it, you know what? There's 4 candle makers up here, but I would like to add more when I think about it, but I think seeing the build queue is at 661, so I think what we need to do here is probably have a look around and then let things run for a while, let the builders catch up. I'm just having a look through to see where we're at. So we've got more greenhouses to come in. We have 3 glass makers, but these guys are not keeping up. They're, where was the original one here? 48 the previous season, 80 this season, and it's winter. Yeah, these relatively don't make very much glass, so I've got a couple of traders bringing glass down here, so I think we'll buy some and supplement that. And then once these are built, think about maybe adding a few more somewhere. Okay, over here on our Borg Lake. Oh, we got more hunting blinds coming up here. Okay, just add a few hunters in there. These are all the ones making survival coats and kimonos here. Hard to believe we're at the 4,000 limit. Why don't we just increase that? I don't know, let's make that 6,000 or 5,000. Looks good enough to start with. Okay, we have all our perfume makers here. And I don't know what happened here. I was laying in 3 weavers to be built, and somehow I must have accidentally erased them or something. Oh well. Okay, we'll keep an eye on those because I kind of need those for kimonos. Okay, let's have a look up here. Okay, a couple more butchers. This is our school. Okay, so what I did off camera here is I laid out pastures on the left-hand side here and more crop fields. And what I intend to do is down at the end here, we'll put some kind of market and school, maybe a small version in the middle, but we should get more food production into that area. Over here, some of our farms came up and I've added crops to them. I've added some invisible build segments out onto the lake here, some more houses. Oh yeah, down over here. So this kind of anchors the bottom of all our farms and stuff. But you notice there's a couple of really good cliffs in here for, good and flat for mines. So I think this is sort of it's going to be a combination farming community and mining community. And over here I've laid in 3 tin ore shafts and 2 copper mines. The reason for the copper is I haven't actually built these before, but going through the recipes and the various buildings, there's quite a few additional buildings we can build with copper. So I'm going to build 2 of the copper mines there. Over here I put a water wheel foundry in. So apparently this will do copper from the copper ore. So we'll build that. Now I don't know how many we'll need relatively and all that, but we'll start with 2. And here I put another mine in, just kind of more for insurance than anything else right now. We have 1.5 mines doing coal and it seems to be keeping up. Okay, now if we come all the way over here, that's where our 1.5 mines are. Down here there's a farming community. I've built out to the right here fields and barns and stuff. And down here I put 3 blacksmiths to be built. Now right now we're keeping up on on tools, but I don't have any spare blacksmiths and I don't feel good unless I have, a few spare blacksmiths hanging around. Okay, so that's an overview of where we're at and what I was planning. Oh yeah, once this tunnel builds too, actually I might prioritize that out of all the mess of stuff we have to build here. Let's prioritize the tunnel. And then once that's done, we'll build over to right here and then down. And probably put another town center here and fit whatever farming in there we can. Okay. So I'm thinking let's let it run for a while. See what happens, see if anything interesting happens. And if it's not too much going on and we're just basically building or cleaning up the building queue, maybe I'll pause for a bit, let that run for a while. But let's play the game for a bit and see where we go here. Okay, is this the one with glass? No, I don't think so. Yeah, that one's already building or bringing a bunch, so we'll just let him go. I'll just mostly use the bottom trader here for glass, I think. Now, if I remember, this is set up to purchase, 300 minerals. And I don't know if this one is too. No. A little bit frustrating in the greenhouses. We don't actually need that much. It's 48 per greenhouse. Uh-oh, we got some question marks here. What did I mess up? You are a farmer. And for some reason I have too many farmers assigned. Okay, are you happy now? Somebody else is not happy. And you are a hunter. Okay. Oh, that's because I took, I'm removing one of the hunting blinds here. Just to make room for the wharf connection. Probably forgot to downsize that. Okay. I've added a bunch of sections to these docks. Hopefully they build out without killing anybody. Okay. I'm just sort of double checking that these are all set up properly. I think they are. Okay, there's some glass. Now, we would have bought 300, I'm sure. Let's have a look in the inventory. It doesn't look like we did. So I was thinking that glass was in the mineral category, but it's probably more like, you know what? It's not mineral. It's construction material. All right, we're gonna have to manually trade for this stuff. Fair enough. What do we got here? Lots of wool coats. And maybe 50 firewood. Okay, that should be enough for at least 4 greenhouses. Okay, our food traders are working. And the tunnel is what we prioritized, okay? Now we have 110 builders and 113 laborers, and it's late winter, so the laborers will still be doing the residual of the harvest. Stone is a bit low, 700. Iron's good, 2,000. Minerals are okay. Tools are 1140. And I think our limit is 1,200, so I'm going to keep an eye on that. Herbs are a bit low. Probably need another herbalist. And food is at only 75,000 after the harvest. Not super stoked with that number. Yeah, there's a bunch of farms to be built and orchards that haven't come online. I think some of these fields, though, I don't know if I should turn them on until we get some housing built here. Yeah, you can see there's people getting cold doing the building over here. I think I might resist on that. I'm thinking we can get through this year with what we've got and what's coming online. And then once more of these houses built, we can staff our new farms. That may come back to haunt me, but we'll see. Okay, there's another school. Wow, we have 24 teachers now. That's pretty amazing. Okay, now I did build furnace fuel and never used it because I wanted to trade muskets. So maybe that's what we can do down here. If these 3 build anytime soon, we could turn them on muskets after we upgrade them. And we can trade muskets because we have lots of iron in our traders. We have 5 industry traders. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll trade muskets, and then if we need the additional tool capacity, we'll turn these guys on tools, and then build more blacksmiths, and then turn some back on muskets. Okay, now I'm gonna change my mind on this one. I think that's close enough to the houses that are already built. So let's work that one. Yeah, this covered bridge, put that in a couple episodes ago. I think I'm gonna use those more. That looks pretty cool to me. Might try, there's 2 different shades of a light and a dark one, I think. Okay, there's another greenhouse. Don't really know what we want to prioritize for growing here, but strawberries. Oops. Strawberries sound good. Yeah, that glass we purchased is going to build a couple of these guys. Okay, how's our storage doing? Well, I gotta say, ever since we discovered, or Keenan told us about those neat barns, I haven't had any storage problems at all. Oh, saying that, that one's full. But this one's still got tons of room. Oh, and I had to look through the fish here. This was kind of my experiment to put 4 of these dock fisheries out here in various configurations with the housing and the storage. They're all producing around 2,700 fish right now. So it seems to me they're highly variable on where where the workers are. So in the beginning, when the workers were nice and close and there was no pathing issues, they were producing up to 4,000. And when there was pathing issues, they were down below 2,000. So we're at about 2,700 right now. Some better, some worse. So the pathing's kind of, I'd say, medium bad right now. But interesting to know, you can't really count on production because of the pathing issues are highly variable. I think this is such a different game, the 3 stages you go through. Like if you do a Jack and Jill start, you've got 2 people and you're kind of managing everything. Then you get medium size and you manage by the graphs and stuff. And then you get humongous and you just spend your time panicking all the time. Or at least I do anyways. Okay, duels hit max, that's good. Why don't we crank you up to 1,500 or 1,600, see what happens. Now there's somebody at our farm trader. Yeah, I don't think we have grapefruit. I occasionally will double buy seeds because by the time you go through all the town hall and stuff, it takes you 10 minutes to figure out if you got it or not. So I'll just buy it if I don't think I have it. Okay, what's happening over here? You guys are out of silk. Okay, I still don't know what happened with these weavers. Some idiot deleted them. I think what I might do, I might even put a couple extra in here. We were using the smaller ones here. Okay, what the build queue's at? 601, that's not bad. Okay, early summer food's at 63. So these food traders will help for a while, but it's more or less masking the problem here. Why isn't our tunnel building 124 stone? I think that should build. People don't like tunnels. What's going on here? Okay, haven't been up to our forest home lately. What's going on up here? Not too much. Oh, I did notice our fuel limit here is set at 12,000. We're not really getting close to that. So I'm going to see if we can find a spot to put some more fuel production here. Okay, we got lots of milk. Yeah, food's iffy, so we're building about 50 houses. That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Up here, things are progressing. I did lay in a lot of production, so that's all going to take a while. Oh, we could buy more flowers if we want. Well, blubber tallow. Okay, all things we don't need right now, so thank you. I do like setting up the traders for just in case trading, like stuff that you need and you may run out of, so that's why that had flowers in it, but I didn't really envision we'd be at, what are we at? 94,000 now. My God. Look at all these greenhouses built. That's so cool. Okay. Say beans, carrots, corn, onion, mushroom, and yeah, let's pick a grain here, oats. Okay, that's all our greenhouses built. That's good. Okay, I have to watch these guys, how much glass they bring. Oh, here's a hauler. Are you set up? No, you're not set up. Okay, the big thing was we were running out of logs, so log, stone, and I think there's enough people bringing glass, so let's just log, stone, and iron. And let's buy that 200 glass. Don't need it right now, but it won't hurt us. Okay, let's give him a bit of, no, not that much rope. 20 rope and 125 firewood. Okay, how we doing down here? Yeah, some of the houses are building. So we're late summer now. So I think we have to make sure in late winter we go around and activate all these farms, the ones we've built. There must be a few. Let's go up to the other area here. Yeah, even a few have built, or one is built up there. Over here. Oh, there's already crops in those ones. Let's have a look here. Oh, what do we have here? We've got dysentery. Okay, let's just do a save just in case awful things happen. And let's go back on 5 here. Yeah, we have about 6 or 7 hospitals spread around the place, so I'm not going to worry about that unless it grows. Okay, we got a little bit of dock going in here, so why don't we get some infrastructure in here? Yeah, I think there's no market close by, so let's do that. And let's maybe... Just because we don't have enough food, let's add some houses here. Okay, food trader, we don't care about that. Oh, our stone tunnel is built, cool. Okay. It's a very business-like looking tunnel. Let's not get too much construction going over here, but I think what we should have is get a stockpile there. I'll give that a quick priority. That'll get built pretty quick. Okay, let's have a look where we're at down here. Okay, some of the stuff is starting to build. Well, I think what I'll do here is just pause. Probably not for a long time, but let some more of this stuff build. Okay, so I will see you in a few minutes. Okay, that wasn't a very long pause at all. I just noticed that our greenhouses here don't have enough fertilizer, so we have 2 stables working. And the last series 2 was enough. Well, 2 seemed to be enough, but let's go in here and try and remember. Let's go in here and try and remember where our stables are. Here we go. I think I'll put 2 more in, so let's double what we have. We have tons of water, tons of fodder, and we've got a huge storage facility right there, so let's do that. Okay, no traders we need to look at there. Okay, and you are out of mulberries. Really? Okay, let's have a look at that here. So if we go by name, 0 indeed. Oh, we had thousands and thousands. Oh, a few question marks here. Okay, well, I guess we have a bunch of water scavengers we need people for. Okay, and those were dredgers, I think that's what that is. Now interesting. Okay, we're in the early winter, so this is the harvest all sitting in these baskets and waiting for the workers to be picked up. So in the last series, the food would have spoiled, but I guess the farmers put them in the basket, and as soon as that's done, they're preserved. And then when the laborers get to it, they pick it up. That's probably the main reason for the increased production. Okay, I had built some extra plantations over here, just for things like mulberries and stuff. But then I think I cannibalized them for food. Okay, let's do some more plantations there. And I'm just gonna put some houses in. Probably don't have great storage around here either, but I'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, let that run. These things are not going. Okay, so I think our next priority, once that stockpile is built, is... Oh, these houses have all built. That's cool. Maybe up here, get these houses going, get this farming going up here. And we're out of llama meat, okay? Well, we have lots of beef down here. Maybe what we'll do up here is another llama, another pig, maybe? Or there's things maybe we don't have. Also, maybe I was thinking too on the other trade animals we don't have, is maybe put in a bunch of smaller pastures. And trade animals are worth like 250, but they don't breed a ton. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go for now. But something to supplement the trading. And if we did want to have the objective of getting all the trade items, although in megamod that's a pretty daunting task. That might be one for another series. Okay. Oh, yeah. Our next priority should be those stables. What was I thinking? Okay. Yeah, you know what? I don't care. That stockpile will get built. Let's get this going. Okay, so let's go back on pause. Not sure how long. Longer than 1 minute, I think, but I'll see you in a bit. Hi, we're back. It's run ahead almost a full year, I think. And, well, maybe not quite that far. We're almost ready to break 2,000 citizens here. So I'm just going to see that. Oop, went down by 1. Okay, I'll just put that over here. Yeah, our 2 stables have built, and our greenhouses seem to be happy now. Up here, silk production is still not happy. Our additional weavers are building, but I'm only going to activate a total of 3. Over here, we got more of these dredgers. And more duck hunters built. So I'm wedging in here 2 meat tinneries, and we're going to use the tin from the tin mines, and we're going to can duck. That's the plan. And for storage over here, where's it? Oh, that's a grain warehouse. And we got these guys. And there's a market here. This market looks pretty cool, Old Town Market. Okay, and there we are, 2,000 citizens. Wow. So if we look at the inventory again, or the graph, food graph, sorry. If we look at the food graph, we're spiking back up, and we're sitting at 121 food right now. So at least temporarily, we're going to declare the food panic is over. Up here, 2 of our farms and 1 of our pastures have built. I think as these houses are starting to build, now I'm going to build another marketplace and school up here somewhere. I'll do that off camera though. And down over here. Yeah, okay, so our 3 tin mines and our 2 copper mines built. But because we have tons of candles, I decided to go through the first upgrade step. So when those come up, I'll actually activate them. We have around 300 lamp oil, but there's no rush to use that up. The candle upgrade will last for a while. The reason I do the candle upgrade is the first phase of these things doesn't last very long, and I often don't notice they've run out. So if I have tons of candles, I just automatically do the candle upgrade. And over here, our foundry is built, and I didn't notice it. Hmm. You know, we have, when I looked, we have 8,000 iron ore. You know what? Why don't we build two of these? So let's go one, make an iron, and let's make the iron limit like, I don't know, 3,000. And that way that can supplement the traders. And let's put another one of those guys in. Yeah, and the second one can be for copper. And just because we don't have any copper yet, so we can afford the time there. And copper is a new, and I don't know what stockpile or anything it's going to fit in, so I've just made these generic stockpiles. Although if we're going to use this one for iron, while we're here, let's put in a specialty storage for you. Okay. This mine's almost built, and that's our backup mine. Down here, I'd kind of like this area to start building. Well, we've got almost 11,000 fuel right now. That's been dipping, so I'm also going to put 3 sawmills over here. But to supplement that, because we have lots of reeds, this first area on this new lake down here is going to be a workshop area, so we'll put a whole ton of workshops in. Okay, so you know what? I'm still playing with the sound settings, so I don't want to run too long here in case I have to redo it. Also, for some reason, my voice is getting really harsh here, so hopefully I can clean that up with the editing software, but if it doesn't, I apologize. So maybe what we'll do is we'll just let this play for a while and then call that lucky episode 13. Oh, on that note, that plague, we had one person sick, a couple more people got sick, and then it just disappeared. So if you're having problems at home with plagues and stuff, just build hospitals in the sort of the perimeter, keep them away from the normal pathing. Leave them staffed all the time if you got enough people, and plagues don't seem to be an issue. Now, I hope I didn't curse the whole town here, but that seems. Oh, there's our mine coming up. Let's immediately. Okay, and our sawmill, one of them. On the topic of sawmills, too, I noticed I'd upped the limit of construction here to 50,000. So these glass makers had room to build. But what happened, we ended up with 7,500 lumber. So I've turned 2 of the sawmills off on lumber. And this tiny guy is still working. There's 2 people in there. So that's something I'm going to have to remember to check down the road. But I think 7,500 lumber is probably good. Okay, there's a farmer college. Another sawmill. Stockpile built over here. Road hasn't. Let's just, I think this one. Yeah, let's put that road in. And then when that builds, we'll think about a town center over there. One of our meat tanneries is built. Okay, we're going to set you on duck. Okay, good. Yeah, we don't have any hen yet, so I am going to turn you off. Okay, and the other one's not quite built yet. Yeah, there it is. We'll turn you on duck, turn you off for the meantime. Now, while I was in there, I noticed they also do chicken, which is interesting. We have, what are we producing? It doesn't produce as much as I would have thought from a chicken that do lots of eggs, but not actual chicken. I guess that makes sense. I was going to put another cannery in for the chicken, but unless those dock chicken coops are really producing, I don't think it's worth it. Let's have a quick look. Inventory by name. Oops. Clicking on random thing. Chicken is, we only have 66 chickens, so I don't think that's worth canning. And canned chicken kind of sounds gross to me anyways. I don't know. All right, let's not do that. Well, I gotta tell you, it's been a lot calmer doing this series than doing the Nomad series. Maybe find some kind of happy medium in there. On these blacksmiths, when you do the upgrade, there's two choices. On these ones, I've chosen the country smithy, which I haven't used in a while. So let's see what the difference in looks. Function's exactly the same, but I figure these are out in the country, so why don't we do that upgrade? Okay, we have a dock market over here. Good. Oh, and 3 houses. Okay. So let's just go 2 vendors for now. And I know there was some feelings about the flattening tool stone dock that I built before, so we won't repeat that. But I'm going to try and link all of this up. So I think houses down below, and then maybe, maybe let's just build right up by the market. Build a line up like that. Start putting some workshops in. 1 storage is probably not going to be enough. Okay, let's let that go for now. There's a trader at our general dock. Mulberry leaf, there we go. Let's take some of that. Okay, let's buy all that mulberry leaf and let you go. Yeah, my voice is getting pretty harsh, so why don't we do a bit of a summary here, talk about next steps, and maybe I'll give my voice a rest. Okay, train of thought. Okay, we'll turn that weaver off. Okay, so obviously we need more mulberry, and we were building more over here. Okay, let's just put those up on the side. So those plantations, when they come up, we will build more. It's a white mulberry. Oh, you know the other thing we can do? We have a little space in here. I noticed in the resources, if I can find it. Okay, this is going to probably take me a minute here. Plantation. Oh, here we go. So plantations and then white mulberry grove. Huh. Well, why don't we let's put 1 in. See what they're all about. Maybe we'll put more of those in. It takes 12 mulberry leaves to build it and 80 logs. Okay, while we're here, let's just throw a couple houses in. Oops, did that one wrong. I'll fix it in a minute. Okay, I'll worry about the roads and stuff off camera. But I just want to get that houses there. Okay, so that's a plan there. 3 of those pastures or plantations. We'll try one of these mulberry groves, see how that works out. Down here, what's our tin mines? We can't be short lumber. We have 7,500 lumber. Okay, put those over there to keep an eye on them. Okay, the build out here. Here. That's short of fertilizer. Let's make sure we have enough fodder first, which I think we still do. Okay, sort by name. Yeah, we have 8,200 fodder. That is going down though, so we're gonna have to think about growing some fodder. But I think that means we need more stables. So let's put another stable in here. I gotta tell you, that's the thing with megamod. There's so many options here. Every time I forget, well, plus I guess I'm not too bright, but I forget where everything is all the time. So let's throw that one in there. Now we had 2, we went to 4. Let's not get too carried away. We'll put 1 more in there. Okay, I think we have enough weavers now. Except that one's set for linen. Always got a derp. Okay, this is actually looking pretty decent down here. Most of the farms have built. Houses have built. Oh, I missed a house. Okay, so we're gonna do our expansion up here. I think maybe a marketplace down here. Yeah, so I think I'll put a city center in there, or at least a village. And then build up here to another small village and then more farms. Coal. Let's have a look at coal production. We're at 1.5. 1116. That's comfortable. We have a bit of copper here too because I bought a bit, but I want to make more, so there's some buildings that'll open up. Okay, let's have a look at population. 2028. Okay, and the objective here is to get to 3,000 without killing anybody through starvation, like I did all of last series. So, and we're at 5 hearts, 4.5 happiness. Let's see, stone is around 1,000. That's not great, but we're buying 200 from every trader, so we should be okay there. 2,400 iron, 1,300 tools, 5,000 coats. Herbalist, we never did the herbalist. I'll have to figure out where to put another herbalist, and probably right here. How about a village herbalist? I don't think I've ever used that one. Okay, and maybe we'll grow herbs in one of the... We tried it in the greenhouses last time, didn't work great, but maybe in one of the farms here. Okay, I'll stop zooming around. I think that's going to be episode Lucky 13 of Banished with Megamod 9, and I am Derpy Moose 99. Thank you very much.